bipartisan cooperation and a string of
First thing I do is I say, would you look at this?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Mitch McConnell just had a stroke on camera. We could not believe the footage that we are seeing right now. Mitch McConnell was doing a press conference inside of the Senate. Mitch McConnell is 81 years old and has had some major health problems. He freezes up, dead on screen, stares directly into the press, and stands unspeaking for 30 seconds, and his Senate colleagues had to escort him out. Speak to him as though he's a brain-damaged nursing home patient. This is insanity. First off, I have a lot of thoughts on this. Let's watch the tape. Get ready.
cooperation and a string of
Okay. He just stops talking. All of his colleagues sit around, watch him just look at him look around nervously. Nobody's talking. Nobody's saying anything. Mitch McConnell's just swaying back and forth. And look at the dead eyes. Look at the dead eyes. There's the giveaway. Gripping the podium.
Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to do you want to say anything else to the press? Go back.
Go ahead, John.
I'll take
And then needing to be taken away. Hey,
Go ahead, John.
he needs to be reminded who he is. And then he's taken. Then he needs to be escorted off screen. Which is precisely what happened afterward. So, ladies and gentlemen, this video was just published seconds ago. We have a number of medical professionals in our family. There is a neurosurgeon that I know that I texted this clip to, and he immediately got back with me. That's a stroke, saying that this is a stroke. That Mitch McConnell just had a major health episode here. This is a reporter on the ground, Frank V. Thorpe. He works for NBC News, longtime Capitol Hill reporter. McConnell just stopped abruptly talking during his opening statement. This is how close Frank Thorpe was to Mitch McConnell. You can see here in the footage, he's standing literally in front of him. GOP leader presser and appeared to be unable to restart talking. He then stepped away and walked away with John Barrasso, who's another senator from Wyoming, I believe. So there is, you can see here, the footage of Barrasso then yanking Mitch McConnell away. The reason why the neurosurgeon said that this is a stroke is because Mitch McConnell's dead eyes and his inability to speak. He just shut down. McConnell is back at the presser. Update. So they trotted him back out to the presser. Look at this. I hate Mitch McConnell. I hate Mitch McConnell. He's a corrupt, dirty China apparatchik. He is a rhino. He's somebody who has stopped. Like, when was the last time you heard a Republican senator talking about Joe Biden's crimes? Nothing. Mitch McConnell is not strong. Mitch McConnell is very deeply weak, and he's unbelievably diseased. Watch Mitch McConnell abruptly gets walked off stage mid-presser after suddenly freezing. This clip is going around like crazy. Online, Steven Crowder saying wow to this. We have a thought here. I am not a doctor, but I have a thought. My thought is that there should be not just term limits, there should be age limits for Congress. Look at this footage. There should be age limits for Congress. There are age limits to get into Congress. You have to be 35 to run for president. You have to be 21 or 25 based on the Constitution to serve as a member of the House or Senate. So there are age limits for how young you can be. Why the hell aren't there age limits for how old you can be? They take away people's driver's licenses who are the age of Mitch McConnell. Yet we're allowing him to run the country. Mitch McConnell freezes up at press conference, says executive producer ALX. So that might be the solution would be age limits for how long you can run for Congress. Mitch McConnell hospitalized after fall in D.C. hotel. This may be the cause. This is just speculation here. Mitch McConnell had a horrible fall at what used to be the Donald Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. So let the metaphors and irony wash over you. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell was hospitalized on Wednesday night and he fell in a D.C. hotel. He's 81. He was having dinner and he took a tumble, his spokesperson said. McConnell tripped at a local hotel after a private dinner. He's been admitted to the hospital. So I know this hotel well. This was the old Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. Mitch McConnell fell down these steps. These are big steps. Really big, long entry steps with heavy marble steps in and out of the hotel. The spokesman didn't provide details on the extent of his injuries. The minority leader was at the Waldorf Astoria. This was the former Donald Trump hotel. Mitch McConnell was hospitalized for months. This is how bad the fall was. Months. So he fell down a number of stairs. Apparently he broke his hip. Or he badly injured part of his body when he did that. And could have hit his head. According to the video that we just saw, maybe did hit his head. And that's the point, ladies and gentlemen, is that you shouldn't be led by a gerontocracy. This is what a gerontocracy is. Gerontocracy is a rule of the old. Rule of the old. Socrates talks about it. And how corrupt individuals become corrupt by spending too much time in office, having too many friends and too many favors to deliver to people, and then they just become diseased and turn into Joe Biden, turn into Mitch McConnell, turn into Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is 83 years old. Mitch McConnell is 81 years old. Chuck Schumer is 79 years old. Joe Biden is 80 years old. Klaus Schwab is 85 years old. George Soros is 93 years old. Are you sensing a trend? I mean, this makes Kevin McCarthy look like a spring chicken. Are you sensing a trend? The trend is that we have a gerontocracy in this nation, and it's killing us. It is killing us. Why would you entrust people that won't be around in the next 5 years to shepherd in a good life for you and your family? They're not going to be around. They're looking to just get as many people paid out as they possibly can. That is the entire problem with Joe Biden. His son was in court today. This was the entire problem with Joe Biden. He was just looking to get as many people paid out as he possibly could. Joe Biden was on the down slope at the very end of his presidency. I'm sorry, his vice presidency. Everybody knew it. Everyone was making fun of Joe Biden. People were making fun of Joe Biden to his face, literally during his time as vice president. People were roasting Joe Biden because he was too old and degenerate when he was vice president. And then what happens is these corrupt jackwagons, they sit there and they scheme, well, I'm not going to be around in 5 years. I better make as many deals as I possibly can, be as corrupt as I possibly can in order to set up my family to subtract and to steal from your family in your future. And we shouldn't allow it. There should be age limits in Congress. We should come up with an age limit. And if you hit that limit, you should retire. And more importantly, if you hit, I don't know what the number should be, 3 or 4 different terms in Congress, you should then retire there as well. And then we won't have situations like this. What an embarrassment to our nation. Mitch McConnell is a China shill. Mitch McConnell is an agent of China. Mitch McConnell is an agent of the superstate and the deep state establishment. When was the last time you heard Mitch McConnell say anything bad about Joe Biden? Mitch McConnell is a disease, and he represents a disease. He represents a group of people that would rather cling to power, even when they're incapable of walking up a flight of stairs, walking across the stage, or just speaking. He's unable to speak English words.
Do you want to say anything?
Know where he is or who he is.
Let's go back.
And they would rather cling to power as people that are unable to function in society than give up power. It is a disease, these people. And we should help them by removing them from power. Like Mitch McConnell, we wish him the best. Get medical help and resign. It's your boy Benny. See ya.